Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm telling you about everything that's been added, changed and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 24w04a for 1.20.5 with of course some changes to Minecraft 1.21. And so this video is live streamed at the same time, so that's why it hasn't been edited. But if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft update videos in the future about the different snapshots and other Minecraft updates. So this week's snapshot has Armadillo changes, experimental feature changes like changes to the breeze, and also a new command. So let's get into all the different changes, additions, and fixes of this week's snapshot. Starting with the changes to the Armadillo. So the Armadillo of course got a new texture last week, where the eyes are now at the side of the head instead of at the front, and also the general color of the Armadillo has been changed a bit. But there has been some changes to the Armadillo, not necessarily to the texture, but to the behavior of the Armadillo. So the Armadillo will now roll up when it detects a mob or a player that has attacked it recently. So of course normally the Armadillo only rolls up into a ball if you sprint at it, but if you for some reason attack it, I need to do this, I'm sorry, like this, it of course also rolls up into a ball. But then if you walk away and eventually it goes out of its ball state and now just walk up to it, it will still go into a ball, or apparently not. Maybe not because I'm in creative mode, so let's go into survival and try it again. Attack it, walk away, so it goes out. Okay, the cactus is attacking me, and walk back to it to see if it rolls up again. No. Only if I sprint at it, it rolls up. So I'm not sure if that works, or if it just works for mobs instead of players. Anyway, there's also a change to the Armadillo's rolled up state, because once it's rolled up, as you can see, you can still hit it, but it will do reduced damage to the Armadillo, and weak attacks will not do any damage at all. So what it says is when the Armadillo is in the roll-up state, its shell will protect it and reduce its damage dealt, even allowing it to fully resist weak attacks. So that is very nice. The Armadillo is a little bit stronger when it's in a rolled-up state, which makes sense because, of course, it's protected by the shell. And then there is another change, and that is that in the LAN world screen over here, instead of allow cheats, it now says allow commands, which is the only change here. Then there are also some technical changes. So the data pack version is now 29, and there has been introduced changes to optimizing worlds, server TPS debug charts has been improved, and there is reduced time needed to generate explorer maps to buried treasures. So that all sounds nice. Some small optimization changes there in the technical changes. Yeah, so optimizing single player worlds and running dedicated servers with force upgrades now also upgrades contents of entities and points of interest. Alright. Yeah, the server TPS debug chart, which you can see like this. And there it is. It has been improved, so you can get to it by holding F3 and pressing 2 in a single player world. So the bottom dark red section of the chart displays the time spent during the main logic of the server tick. It's equivalent to the value displayed in the old chart. The light brown section displays time spent on running scheduled tasks. The purple section displays time spent executing all the other code during the tick. And the top light green or yellow or red, depending on the lag section, displays time spent idling waiting for the next tick. So you can see that happening here as well in the TPS on the right. And the minimum, average, and maximum aggregate values are based on the sum of the first 3 sections, which you can see them, but they are a little bit obscured by the rest of the F3 screen. I'm not sure if I can nicely remove that. Maybe if I change my GUI scale. Okay, that's a little bit extreme. There we go. You can now see minimum, average, and maximum there as well on the TPS chart. Alright, let's put that back into its normal mode. There we go. Then, yeah, data pack version is now at 29 indeed, and there's also a new command which is called transfer. So /transfer. It is not available on a single player, it's a multiplayer command. So it's a command that triggers a transfer of a player to another server. So it only exists on dedicated servers. And so what you can do is just use /transfer, then the host name, the port, and the players to transfer. So that is that new server command that has been added in this snapshot. Then as for the changes to the experimental features, there's some changes to the breeze. So will give myself a breeze spawn egg. And then, if I go back into first person, we can take a look at the breeze. So the breeze itself doesn't look too different, but what is different is the breeze is now also aggressive towards iron golems. So we can summon in an iron golem, and we will see that they will start to attack the iron golem. There we go. So apart from players, it is now also aggressive at iron golems, as you can see right there. But the breeze will now no longer retaliate against attacks from skeletons, strays, zombies, husks, spiders, cave spiders, and slimes. And so what this means is that if one of the mobs in the trial chambers attacks the breeze, it will no longer attack the breeze. The breeze will no longer attack those mobs back, making it easier for the player to defeat the trial chambers. So that is nice. And the other way around, this also works. So if the breeze hits any of those mobs I just mentioned, then also they will not retaliate against the breeze. So they will just be fighting alongside each other and never trying to attack each other. That's very nice. So that is the main changes to the breeze, and we can see that definitely the iron golem is a little bit stronger than the breeze itself. But if there's a lot of them, then the iron golem definitely has some trouble keeping off all of those breezes. That looks quite incredible. The iron golem is almost flying. Then there is also a change to copper grates and stone cutting. So if we grab a stone cutter and then place in some copper grates, or well, copper blocks, instead of getting just a single copper grate, if you put in a copper block here, you'll get 4 copper grates out now. So that is the change to the copper grates and the copper. And then there's also some bug fixes in this snapshot as well. So retrieving a plant from a flower pot ignores inventory contents. The breeze doesn't attack or retaliate against mobs on site, so that has been fixed now. Yeah, and there were some other changes, some other bug fixes as well. The end portal kills mobs at spawn strength radius 0. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen, definitely not. That's related to the new game rule was added in the last snapshot, spawn strength radius. And there's a few other bugs as well, like for example shooting a breeze with a piercing crossbow makes the game crash. That's a nice fix. You don't want your game to crash. If you want to read through the full patch notes, I'll leave the full patch notes in the description down below so you can take a look at them yourself. But that's pretty much everything that's been added, changed, and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 24w04a. Again, a bit of a smaller snapshot. I'm still excited to see what kind of new features will be added in future 1.21 snapshots. But if you want to see that as well, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel.